What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, former undisputed heavyweight world champion, former undisputed cruiserweight world champion, Evander the Real Deal Holyfield, legendary boxer, Hall of Famer, right? Had some interesting things to say regarding his breakdown of the mega heavyweight, highly anticipated rematch title shot between undefeated WBC Olympic bronze medalist Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder and undefeated British lineal heavyweight world champion Tyson the Gypsy King Fury, right? Evander Holyfield questioned the fairness that was given towards Deontay Wilder. He says that he hears a lot of people discussing and talking about Tyson Fury getting the short end of the stick. But in all actuality, he believes, Evander Holyfield believes, that the person that got this, the fighter that got the short end of the stick was that indeed Deontay Wilder, the WBC heavyweight champion. He says, and he feels like sometimes, here over in the States, we look to cater to fighters from outside of the country. And he believes that the entire situation and with the knockdown in the 12th round was catered towards Tyson Fury and giving Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt, in which referee Jack Reese admitted that. Jack Reese admitted that he gave Tyson Fury the benefit of the doubt when he got knocked down in the 12th round because Tyson Fury was a champion and Tyson Fury was undefeated. And pretty much he felt like Tyson Fury deserved the opportunity to get up, right? In which Evander Holyfield said he did his homework and he actually rewatched the fight and he had the times down, in which he believes that Jack Reese gave Tyson Fury more than 15 seconds to recover. And he believes that it was a slow count for Tyson Fury, which enabled him to, it allowed him to recover and get up, right? He says that most referees in that position should stop the fight and wave it off. He says that, that Deontay Wilder was indeed the fighter that was robbed in this entire situation, in this entire scenario, right? So he believes that the second go round, it won't be the case. He believes that Deontay Wilder will knock him smooth out this time, and Tyson Fury won't arise, right? He won't get back up. He won't recover. Well, he'll recover after the knockout, but he won't beat the count, should I say. So I agree with Evander Holyfield. I thought that Deontay Wilder should have been awarded a knockout victory over Tyson Fury because I believe that, like Jack Reese said, he gave him the benefit of the doubt. He gave him every reason to get up, right? He gave him every bit opportunity to get up. And like Paulie Malignaggi said he's part of the cast, right? The telecast part of the commentators, and Paulie Malignaggi said he was glad the referee didn't wave it off. Most referees in that position would have waved the fight off. This is what Paulie Malignaggi said. He stated that most referees in that position would have waved the fight off, but he was glad that he didn't wave the fight off because it was such a magnificent fight. Well, the rules are the rules, right? You see, in any other sport, the rules are the rules, right? You foul a player in the NBA, he gets 2 free throw shots, period, right? He don't get one just for the sake of keeping the game going, right? You grab a receiver in football in the NFL while he's trying to run for a pass, they're going to throw the flag and say pass interference, and they're going to mark the ball from the spot of the foul, right? They're not going to say, well, we're going to call pass interference, just give you a do-over, but don't move, don't advance you down the field to the spot of the foul because this is such a great game, right? This only happens, right, in in boxing. This is why, boxing loses a lot of fans, right? Stick to the rules. Give the fans something to identify with, right? So you have fans confused. Some fans look and be like, wait, that was a knockout. Then other fans is like, no, it wasn't a knockout. See, there's so much confusion with the rules and what's actually taking place. Is it a 10 count? Or is it a 10-second count? Right? Because here's the thing. Every referee counts different. So it should be some rule set in place where it's a universal count. Not based off of the individual referee. Right? So Jack Reese is going to count different than Tony Weeks. Now, how could that possibly be? How could that be? No, there should be one set of rules for everybody, universal. So there is no confusion. Whether it be a 10-second count, whether there be, some sort of clock that's in the back, something, right? To solidify the count. So that way you eliminate all confusion. Right? So now with this situation with Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, you get a lot of people looking and it's confusion. People say, well, he got up at 9. Some people say he got up at 10. Some people say he got up at 12. How could there be so much different opinions based off of how long Tyson Fury was actually on the canvas and how long it took to get up, when the referee should just be counting to 10, right? So every referee counts different. And by Jack Reese stating that he gave him the benefit of the doubt, he gave him a long count because he wanted to give Tyson Fury an opportunity to recover. That's wrong in every sense of the fashion. Period. It's not up to Jack Reese to give Tyson Fury opportunities to get up. That's not on Jack Reese. Now, it's a different story. If Tyson Fury suffered a cut and Jack Reese walk over to the doctor, said, listen, you think he could go? Opposed to stopping the fight immediately when he sees the cut, just waving the fight off. He goes and gives him the opportunity, goes to the doctor, goes to the corner and say, listen, can he continue? Because this is a big fight and I don't want to take it away from him. The doctor said yes, then you let him continue. That's a different story. Opposed to just saying a guy got knocked out, and this is a sport where we've seen 3 guys lose their life this year. So you're going to say, after a guy was brutally knocked down, dropped, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt because of what he done in the past. No, that's not up to Jack Reese. So Evander Holyfield is 1,000% correct. Yes, Deontay Wilder. So Tyson Fury has been crying and complaining about the referee's decision to call it a draw because he felt like he won a majority of the rounds except for the knockdown rounds. But you got to look at you was knocked down. Deontay Wilder was never knocked down and was never visibly hurt. You were dropped twice in the fight and arguably knocked out, brutally knocked down. So you should be happy that the judges said it's a draw. Right? Because he is the champion, legit champion. Lineal is an invisible agreement, is what it is. A group of people that agreed on an invisible title. That's what that is. And said, well, yeah, this is we're gonna call this the lineal. But there's no actual physical proof of lineal champion. None. It's all still subject to opinion. Now you get some guys like, you go Rummy's Corner. I love Rummy's Corner. You go to Rummy's Corner and he breaks down the lineal and how it come about, and he follows it. So he gives you a breakdown from when it started to current. But still in all, there was a gap, I believe, when I watched it in Rummy's Corner, that they just picked it up from somewhere else and just said, well, we're going to start the lineal off here. Because a fighter retired or some similar situation like that and never lost his belts. So lineal is mythical, is what the point I'm trying to get to. Deontay Wilder is the physical champion. He holds a physical title, the WBC belt that Tyson Fury never held, that Vitaly Klitschko never held. He physically holds the WBC title, the most prestige belt in all of the sport of boxing. Now I know some people are going to say, well, that's not the original belt. It's not the original belt, but it's the most prestige currently, right? The most famous of them all. And so, yes, Deontay Wilder was shorted in the fight. Absolutely. And Evander Holyfield believes that, sometimes we cater to fighters that come from outside of the country more than we give respect to the fighters inside the country. And he's 1,000% right. HBO was good for that. They were good for that. Praising fighters from outside of the country when you had great fighters right here in this country. HBO was good for that. Right? And so he feels like they cater to Tyson Fury because he's a British fighter coming here in the States and being a showman, and they want to cater to him. So he feels like, just like Jack Reese said, gave him the benefit of the doubt. But Jack Reese should have been giving Deontay Wilder the benefit of the doubt because he was the champion and just brutally knocked down his opponent. And if his opponent was still down there by the 8 count with his eyes looking at the ceiling, Jack Reese should have called that off. He should have waved it off right then and there. But nonetheless, Tyson Fury got up and he continued on. He bounced back. Miracle. Because most fighters don't get up from Deontay Wilder's punches. So miracle. Yes, it was. But with that said, Evander Holyfield doesn't believe it's going to turn out that way in the rematch. He believes that Deontay Wilder's not even going to leave it up to the judges' hands. And I believe that with him. I'm in agreement. I believe that Deontay Wilder is going to be far more patient. I believe that Deontay Wilder is going to target the body. He's going to use his jab better, more often, more precise. He's going to be more accurate. I believe he's going to use the jab to the solar plex. He's going to hide the right hand, and he's going to knock out Tyson Fury. He won't see the right hand coming this time. It's going to be a hard-fought fight until that point because Tyson Fury's no slouch. And he has a herky-jerky style. And if he believes that coming forward is the key to victory for himself, then I believe he's going to be in trouble even earlier. Tyson Fury is claiming that he's going to gain weight so he could walk forward and duel with Deontay Wilder in the middle of the ring, in the center of the ring. And let's see how that plays out. Let's see if he actually sticks to that. Because what happens is usually with a boxer of Tyson Fury's status and just a boxer, slick boxers like Tyson Fury, you resort back to what you know. No matter how many changes you make, at some point in time, especially when you get fatigued, you resort back to what you know. And Tyson Fury, once he gets fatigued from standing in the center of the ring, he's going to resort to be on his back foot, and that's when he's going to get knocked out. Because he's going to go in retreat mode to try and catch his breath, and he's going to resort back to what he knows, and that's moving around the ring. But his body's not going to respond because he exerted so much energy trying to stand toe-to-toe that once he does that, he's going to be on the back foot, and that's when Deontay Wilder will get full extension on his right hand and knock Tyson Fury out. So that's what I believe. Is Tyson Fury going to have success in the fight? I'm sure. Deontay Wilder's going to be very patient, so it's going to look like Tyson Fury is winning again, just like with Luis King Kong Ortiz. Deontay Wilder was patient. And that's what I believe is going to happen in this fight. But nonetheless, it's going to be a heck of a fight, and I can't wait to see how it plays out. I'm just giving you my breakdown, my opinion of how I think it's going to play out. But there is no boxing experts. We all just have an opinion of what we think is going to happen. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.